Good morning, class. Today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial of how to use a program called Fathom for our country Webquest. During this Webquest, we are going to analyze data using box and whiskers, mean, and standard deviation. So in my app box, you should see these three documents right here. I would like you to open up the spreadsheet and then the Webquest after you are finished viewing the entire PowerPoint. So my example, here is my spreadsheet, and in my example I have my data filled in there. It is going to be different than yours. This is just an example. In order to get this data into this country data box, we want to highlight, starting with the word Australia, to the end of your data set, and hit Control-C to copy. Then go to Fathom and right-click on the box, and we're going to paste new cases. When you open up that box, we are now going to need to title our attributes. So our first one is clearly countries. Next is gender. Then we have life expectancy. And then last, percent literacy. And you can just follow right along with whatever it is that you have as your titles back here in the spreadsheet, which should be the same. So if you look down the bottom here, we should have 1/20, which means that there are 20, which there should be, 20 countries in here and pieces of data. So now we want to create a box and whisker. So we are going to grab this new graph and bring it down into our screen. And remember, when you're doing a box and whisker, we want a side-by-side box and whisker. So we are going to do life expectancy, and we're going to drag life expectancy to the bottom. And gender, we want to separate it by male and female, so we're going to pull that to the side here. This right now is just a dot plot, so if we click here and change to box plot, we should be able to see our box and whisker, side-by-side box and whisker, for life expectancy. You want to repeat all of this for your second box and whiskers, which will be your percent literacy. So you're just going to do the same thing over again, pulling a new graph into the screen, dragging over percent literacy, and then your gender, and creating a box plot. So once you are finished that, you will also find in the documents that I have provided ways to calculate the mean and standard deviation. So you will use this measures tab right here, and you will type in exactly what the formula sheet says that I have provided for you. When you're finished with all of this, you will need to copy and paste all of your graphs and your standard deviation and mean values into a Word document and complete the project as described in the PowerPoint. Please feel free to revisit this video at any time and let me know if you have any questions throughout your project. Have fun!